I think life insurance is really important for women because recent stats actually showed that women unfortunately have a 1 in 4 chance of being diagnosed with cancer before they turn 75. And also, it's really important for any life stage, whether you're earning an income, because you're obviously reliant on that income to be able to pay for your expenses. And also, even if you're a stay-at-home mom and you're not actually earning an income, if you were ill or injured and you couldn't look after the family or the home, that would also impact on your family financially. So life insurance is definitely very important for women.
I think life insurance for everyone is very important, and especially women. Even if you don't have kids or a mortgage or a partner, I think life insurance is very important to sort out, especially income protection. If you're somebody who depends on their income to pay your weekly bills, your monthly bills, then definitely investing in life insurance is very beneficial. Your life can and should be insured.
I do think that women face some unique challenges in obtaining life insurance. The main challenge that they have is when you're either in your 3rd trimester or you're not working because you're on maternity leave, or maybe you've taken a break to just focus on looking after your family. You can't actually get income protection insurance, and you can't get the better definitions of disability insurance. So that is a roadblock that a lot of women often have when taking out insurance. They may not be able to get the full amounts of cover that they can get while they're not working.
There are a few challenges that I've heard from women similar to my age in the early 20s when it comes to sorting out life insurance. And one of the main things is that it's overwhelming and that it's very hard to research the right type of cover and the right level and all of the above. So I think that's definitely a challenge when it comes to sorting out life insurance. Another challenge or roadblock that women face when sorting out their life insurance, maybe when they have little ones or if they're looking after someone, is that perception of how time-consuming and complex it might be. And that is true. It's definitely case by case. However, I believe that ultimately the benefits of having your life insurance in place outweighs the time that you take to sort it out.
The biggest misconception that I've seen that women have when it comes to life insurance is a misconception that might be starting to decrease over time as more women are becoming career women. But a lot of women that are either stay-at-home mums or they're not the breadwinners, they just assume that they don't need life insurance. They just need their partner to be covered because they're the ones that are earning the income. However, it will make a big impact on your family financially, regardless of whether you're earning an income or not, if you were ill or injured, because that means that's one less person to be able to look after the family and also look after the home. And that may mean that your partner, who is the breadwinner, will actually need to reduce the hours or even stop working to be able to look after you. So that's definitely a big misconception I find that women have about life insurance.
So one of the biggest misconceptions that I see and hear amongst women is that life insurance is only important for mothers and wives, but single and or childless women can benefit from life insurance as well. If you have a mortgage, personal loans, it can help pay that off, as well as if you can't pay for your medical expenses, then life insurance is very handy when it comes to that.
In terms of women's overall financial planning, I think that life insurance plays a crucial step in setting the foundations of your financial planning, because once you start working, your ability to earn your own income is your greatest asset. And you want to be able to protect that, because if suddenly you couldn't work and you could no longer return to work, that means you can no longer actually do the things you want to do. Buy the bag you want to buy the house you want to buy. All these things are really important. Having insurance in place helps you so that if something unforeseen happens and you're ill or you're injured and you're no longer able to work, you can still make ends meet, but also possibly still meet your goals as well.
As important as it is to accumulate wealth, it's also important to consider and factor in risk management in your long and short-term plan as a woman. No one really wants to talk about what will happen to your loved ones once you're not around anymore, but it does give you that peace of mind knowing should anything happen that your loved ones would be looked after financially and that they don't have to figure out how they're going to pay off their debt or medical bills.
So I actually recently helped a client get insurances into place after she was likely going to be declined, trying to increase her own insurances with her superannuation fund. And she had a very complicated medical history and multiple insurers were actually going to decline her, but we were able to do research and identify one insurance company that was willing to offer her all 4 types of insurances. So life, disability, trauma and income protection. And she was really happy in knowing that she was actually covered for everything that she wanted to be covered for. If she had just tried to increase her insurance with a super fund and been declined and then given up there, she might not have had the cover that she wanted. So it's really important to speak to an advisor to actually navigate the different insurance companies and your unique situation to see what cover you can get.
As a woman who is single with no kids, I find that life insurance is very important, especially income protection. As I am totally financially independent, having income protection has provided me with a lot of peace of mind, just knowing that if anything happens to me, I'll be able to cover my expenses.
So life insurance benefits women of all life stages. I'd say pretty much as soon as you start earning an income, once you've finished school or uni, it's worth looking at insurance because income protection for one will protect your income if you can no longer work due to being ill or injured. Once you're looking at buying a house, then life insurance is very important at that stage because if you're buying a home with someone else, if something happened to you, do you really want your partner to be dealing with the mortgage on their own? Likely not. And also, if you had children, you would want to protect your financial position so that if something happened to you, you know that your family will still be looked after and they're not going to struggle if you could either no longer work or if you were unfortunately no longer around. So life insurance definitely benefits women across all life stages.